Last weekend I was at Buffer Festival in Toronto. I have been to Buffer Festival every single year since it started. This is the third year, but this is the first time that I have been on the creator side of things. And let me explain how I got there. This time last year, Danny Winfield created a video called The Diversity Problem, which talked about the lack of diversity at YouTube events, and specifically commenting about Buffer Festival where there were no women on the stage during the gala and there was only one person of color. I commented on this video as a Native woman saying that I don't see myself reflected in these events. Firstly, there usually is a lot of white males, not a lot of people of color, and at a Canadian event I feel like there should be Native representation. Corey, one of Buffer's founders, read this comment and contacted me on Twitter saying, do you want to discuss the diversity problem at Buffer Festival? And I was like, yeah, I would. Fast forward to the summer where Buffer created an advisory board to tackle this diversity problem. They got a group of people together to help scour YouTube and scour the web for diverse creators of different backgrounds and not stuff that is just thrown at us regularly. I'm currently in London, but I flew back to Canada for the weekend, which was really great. Immediately, I didn't know a lot of people, so I forced myself to socialize, which is very difficult for me because I'm like so introverted. It hurts. But this gave me the opportunity to talk to some really great content creators about their views on YouTube, their views on diverse content, and what they're interested in seeing at these events. And Buffer also presented a lot of cool people that I hadn't heard of that I'm definitely going to delve more into. And that's like the great thing about YouTube. YouTube is for everybody, and it's not just for one group of people, and I think Buffer now is at the forefront of that, where it's not just a popularity contest, it's about the work that they're creating and how that reflects the audience. I'm really quite happy that Buffer took this criticism that they received from last year and tried really hard to change it for this year, and I think it was a massive improvement, including a lot more diverse creators. We had some Quebecois creators and really interesting LGBT creators, more women filmmakers, which was definitely needed. And it was more of a reflection of both Canadian culture, but also the audience that views YouTube. The YouTube audience is diverse, and it should be reflected in the creators that are shown at these events. I was also really glad that I could hang out with my friend Caitlin, who is one of those diverse creators, a non-binary creator, making a web series that stars a non-binary character, which is incredible, and you should all go watch that. It's called Couplish. Very, very cool. And some of the creators that I suggested as an advisory board member are Cirque Life, who follows a native Cirque du Soleil performer as he tours the world, and he's in Totem, the production of Totem. Really, really cool. I'll put the links for him in the description because, my god, so interesting. As well as Stuff Mom Never Told You, which is a educational channel made by How Stuff Works. Very, very cool channel. Jermaine Sam, who is also a native YouTuber who lives in California but is of Navajo descent and is also Two-Spirit, and really just an interesting person that talks a lot about native culture. They're also very cool. And I'm also going to shout out Gunnerall because he's just my favorite and I've been watching him forever. And he's usually at Buffer Festival, but I think he was traveling this year, so he wasn't there. But I'm still going to shout him out because I think what he does is amazing. Those are my diverse picks that you should go check out. If you have any interesting YouTube channel suggestions of people that are maybe of different backgrounds or creating new and amazing things online, let me know. I'd love to find out more and maybe suggest them for next year for Buffer Festival, because I think it's really important to keep trying to find new and emerging talent online and people trying to push the platform and shedding light on just different parts of life. So thanks again to Buffer Festival and to Corey and to Sam for having me on the advisory board and letting me come and experience everything. I really appreciate it. I definitely seize the opportunity to talk to a lot of people about the diversity problem and about YouTube and where we can go further on the platform to create a diverse space. I had a great time, and hopefully I will be there next year, and hopefully it will be even more diverse and we'll see more amazing content creators.